Hey, it's Tuxedo Mark, 10:27 a.m. on Tuesday, January 26, 2021. All right, so I just watched episode two of season one of Fate, the Winx Saga. This one is called No Strangers Here, and it takes place on the very next day. It's the first day of classes at Althea, and the basic plot of the episode is that Stella, after she comes home after having slept with Sky overnight, uh, learns that Bloom lost her ring. So apparently, the burning one, the creature that attacked Bloom in the last episode, took it. Now, Ms. Dowling, the headmistress, has is they're keeping the burning one in a location at Althea, um, and eventually some of the Queen's officials from Solaria are supposed to come and pick it up, I think. Um, but Stella is worried that her mother, the Queen, and yes, we learn Stella is the princess, her mother will do something like, I guess, unspeakable to her if she learns that she lost her ring. Um, so they want to try to retrieve it. Um, Bloom volunteers. She wants to be the one to do it because she lost it, which Stella appreciates. Um, Tara is theorizes that it's being sedated or something by some magical potion or whatever, and she can make more of it. So Stella appreciates that. Um, that's the basic gist of the episode. They want to get the ring from the burning one, but the burning one has escaped somehow. Um, one of the instructors or whoever was attacked. They get back to school safely, and he has to be treated. But Bloom is attacked by the burning one in the woods. She tries to fire, it doesn't help, and then Aisha comes to her rescue with water, and the thing is toast. So there's this icky moment where Bloom sees the ring sticking like out of the body of the burning one, and she has to pluck. She returns to the Stella, and everything's okay there. Um, so that's the main focus of the episode. Stella got a map of Althea. They figure out how to get there, and there's also some. Okay, Aisha is pretty funny. Um, Tara seems kind of uncomfortable around her, and Aisha is like she's very open. She just pees in an open stall in the restroom, like directly in front of Tara. She just takes off her clothes to step in the shower directly in front of Tara. Um, Also, she kind of annoys Tara at the end of the episode by using a very loud electric toothbrush, and she's like right in her face about it. Okay. Let's see. Music. I don't recall any songs being in this episode. I could be wrong, but no, I nothing sticks out right now. Let's see. Oh, Beatrix, the air fairy, she wants to learn the forbidden stuff because she's convincing Miss Dowling and the other staff are concealing the history and all of the really cool stuff and the lore from the students. Um, so she goes into the office. She's like sneaking. She's doing all this stuff. Riven, he was like her boyfriend, um, catches her, and but yeah, Beatrix is up to no good. So we'll see where this leads. Also, Stella says to Bloom, because during their first day of trying to awaken their powers and use their powers, Bloom can't do anything with her firepower. So later, Stella says, they're teaching you positive emotions and stuff like that, but really, it comes from your anger. So you gotta get really angry, and um, she she brings up a bunch of stuff about Bloom and how her parents aren't her real parents, and how she burned her mom, who's not really her mom, and all this stuff. And she's like, just let it out. So Bloom is able to use her fire. Um, Now she's kind of conflicted over whether Stella's methods are the right thing to do or not. She wrote about it in her journal, left it open on her desk. Aisha sees it, and she and Bloom get into this thing. Bloom's like, "Why were you reading my journal? It was open. Why were you at my desk? I was changing. You were changing at my desk, and, you know." Anyway, let's see. Oh, Musa. Aisha says Musa because Musa is feeling a presence behind her a lot, and it turns out it's an Earth fairy that can walk through walls and stuff. His name is Sam. So Aisha kind of invites Sam over and tries to get him and Musa to hook up. Um, by the way, Musa in this series, unlike in the cartoon, she doesn't have power or music. Um, Instead, she has like power of the mind. She's like a mind fairy. I think they're just defying it by, Musa, Muse, stuff like that. Um, but she does listen to music a lot. She's got her headphones on. So they do nod at her original character that way. Um, let's see. Oh, Stella just has Sky over at the end of the episode, and they go into her room, and she closes the door. It's like right in front of Bloom, so awkward. Um, let's see. Oh yeah. The specialists like Riven and when he has Beatrix over in his room, they're like they're getting high. um, let's see. Turns out, slight spoilers here, that Beatrix had let the Burning One go as a distraction, so um, she could get into Miss Dowling's office and snoop around in there. And basically riff and call her out on it. Uh, let's see. The series, I think, still looks too dark, like from a lighting standpoint. I wish it was more brightly lit. I mean, it's not as bad as like the last few episodes of Game of Thrones, where you could barely see anything, but still, I wish they had brightened it up a bit. Um, what else do we learn in this episode? A lot of it's just mood setting and just the girls trying to get along with each other. Um, I guess that's about it. I mean, I can't really think of much else to say. It was an enjoyable episode, and look forward to watching the next one to see what happens. And that's it. Thanks for watching. 10:38 a.m.